Hi there everybody. It's still Friday the 4th of September. It's in the early afternoon, and I just really wanted to follow up that last little snip by saying that we're really at a major crossroads in Irish history, and the outcome of what direction we go when we arrive at that crossroads is going to be decided over the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months. One of the pieces of legislation that will probably be voted through the door is the least important, and nonetheless it's still quite important, and that will be the budget. That will be Lenin's budget, December budget. But before that, we're going to have the outcome of the NAMA project. We're going to see how that's going to be set up and how that's going to run, and that's going to have obviously major portent for everybody in Ireland, not just for us but for our children and our grandchildren. And then the another major event is the Lisbon Treaty. This lad here, everybody's probably going to get one of these through the post in Ireland, the explanatory thing, which is I think it's written very, very, very badly. However, it's sent out to me, and you have to take it for what it is. And before I go on to the Lisbon Treaty, I just want to say very briefly about the NAMA thing. The NAMA project and the Lisbon Treaty coming together is like a tsunami, and I think that the two things coming together, the importance of both of them cannot be overstated. And I know that the media will try and separate the two things and try and keep them separate, but the bottom line about it is the powers that be in the world, the international banks, the giant corporations that dominate the world, they don't view it that way. These are both very, very closely linked, and both very, very closely connected. And the outcome for these big international bodies will be just as important as it is for the citizenry of Ireland. And so that's why I don't really think it's an accident that you have the Bilderberger Bank here, the Rothschild Bank, all of a sudden becoming advisors to the government at this particular time. I don't really think it's an accident that you have Dr. Alan Ahern literally bonded to Brian Linehan. I don't really think it's an accident that the whole media and the whole National Broadcasting Service are promoting the whole NAMA concept, and people who offer any sort of criticism of it or offer any alternative are viewed as some sort of cranks and some sort of ne'er-do-wells. They're frowned on badly. And I just want to touch today on the Lisbon thing, and I'm going to discuss it a lot more as we arrive up to it. So we have from now really until October the 7th. The first thing I'd say is we voted on this. Well, we had a referendum on this, and we decided by a quite substantial majority we did not want to go down this route. And I think there's certain key things involved in this. I just want to touch on a couple of them. The first one, I want to read out a list. There's 27 member states in the EC at present, and I just want to read out a list of the most important, and maybe you'll be able to have a think as I'm reading them out. All these states have something in common. Alright? Now you'll notice Ireland is not one of them. These are the 15 most important and the most populated states in the EC. I'm going to read them all out. They have one thing in common. And you just have to think about it. Anyway, I'll read them out. There's Austria, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, and the United Kingdom. And I just went through the 27 states and drew these out, and there probably is in the remaining 12 one or two that were addendums to these states. But these are the 15 most powerful states within the EC. And the reason I've put them all together is because they have a common thing in their past. All of these states were imperial states in the past. In other words, they dominated and controlled other states. Our little state was founded in 1922. It became a republic in 1947. We've never dominated anybody. We don't have an imperial past. Now, citizenry, individual citizens of us, joined for various reasons to make a living and went and were part of the UK and their imperial past. But as a nation state, we have never engaged directly in imperialism. And what this is, what this Lisbon Treaty is, this Lisbon Treaty that we've been asked to vote on October the 2nd, really is a gigantic political treaty. It's a European political constitution. That's exactly what it is. I'm not against cooperation against anyone in the EC. The EC, by definition, says that it's the European Economic Community. I don't mind having economic treaties with anybody. But I am directly and utterly opposed that a little nation which is only 80 years of age should be handing over its hard-fought integrity, its political integrity, which is guaranteed by our little constitution, that somehow or other to be subjugated to this thing. And they don't even tell you that. This isn't even discussed in that. But nowhere do you see in that document does it say that this is a political constitution in which your constitution, the Irish constitution, is going to play second fiddle. Doesn't say that in there. But that is the de facto situation.